fill in a starting spot when needed. Is there a bigger opportunity this spring? Is there an opportunity to take a starting position and hold it?
I definitely believe so. Every year that I've been here, I've come out here with the mindset that there is an opportunity for me to take that starting job. Especially losing Jerome this season, I think it's a big opportunity for me to actually step up in there. I've learned behind a lot of great offensive linemen for the 5 years, going on my 6th year being here. So I've been able to kind of carry over a lot of stuff, and I think this year is a big year for me, especially this spring, to be able to start putting everything together, kind of step out as that leader, and being able to take that position and solidify it.
Vince Lanier.
Being a Knoxville guy, seeing where the program was to where the program is right now, when you do have some downtime, how do you reflect on that?
Honestly, I still think it's pretty wild. I came in recruited by Coach Jones way back in the day, played 3 years for Coach Pruitt, and now seeing where we're at from where we were, it's a night and day difference. The attitude in the complex is completely different. Everybody has a different mindset when they come in here that it's time to work. There's nobody that's kind of wishy-washy about it. Everybody's bought in. It's a whole new mindset, a new culture that Coach Heupel has done a really good job of kind of investing in and kind of building that team chemistry with everybody. And, like I said, again, it's just a night and day difference from what it used to be.
Ollie done a great job coming in and playing when needed the last couple of years. Played a lot during that 2021 season. How much better are you as a football player and in this offense now compared to then?
I would like to think that I'm a lot better than I was the first time I stepped on the field. Being able to, the 2021 season was kind of the first opportunity that I really got to get a large amount of reps in a game, start a couple of games. It was the first opportunity I got out there, so I kind of got a real feel of what a game was like, kind of what it's like to play against some real guys and stuff like that. So it's definitely something, taking that 2021 season to grow on it into 2022, now to 2023. Just being able to, now I know game settings, game feels, stuff like that. And I'm able to build upon that with better technique, better hands, all that kind of good stuff to become a better athlete, better offensive lineman.
Rick and Vince.
Yeah, how much has Coach Ellerby helped your growth, and what have you seen from the quarterback so far this spring?
Coach Ellerby, he's a great coach. He's very patient. One thing that I love about working with Coach Ellerby is, he treats you as a mature adult. You come in here, you're expected. You're starting out 18 now. I'm 23 years old, still playing football. He treats me like I'm that 23-year-old. I'm smart. I know what I'm doing, and there's never an attack upon me for a mistake or something like that. It's more of well, let's work through it. Tell me why you did this. Let's work through it. Let's make it better. Quarterback-wise, love Joe, and I think he's had a great spring so far. Nico's really surprised me. Obviously a big, highly rated recruit, and he's come in, he's kind of fit exactly what everybody was saying about him. I'm excited to see what the future at Tennessee has for Nico.
Two things. Just want to follow up on what you just said, that Nico surprised you. In what ways has he surprised you?
I know sometimes there's, especially for me when I was a freshman, there's some adjustment period, especially coming early to getting into the college field. And, it feels like he's just kind of jumped right in, like he's been here for a couple of years. There's still some typical mechanics that I'm sure Coach Halsley will want to fix with him. But, all in all, he's stepped in. Whenever I've played offensive line for him, he's vocal, he's a very good leader, and he's able to push us and push our tempo when he wants to. So that's kind of what I mean by I'm surprised, because, sometimes it takes a while for freshmen to get acclimated into the system, but, he's taken this opportunity and jumped right into it.
And the transition of leadership as the guy from Hendon to Joe, I know some of that, you already heard Joe's voice last year and the energy and everything, and then the transition in the bowl game. But what can you say about sort of Joe being the guy as a leader on this team right now?
I know you get a very special leader when that we had in Hendon, and once he left, there's that big hole there. But Joe took that big step up into that hole and became our team leader. He's very vocal, leads by example. He does everything right. He's here every day, on time, early, late, whatever it needs to be to get the work done. And that's one thing I admire about Joe. He comes in with the same attitude every day. He's got that big smile, and it's infectious. It makes everybody happy. So, it's something that, as a leader, Joe has done a great job. You know, he motivates me, motivates everybody on the team to want to go out there and be their best.
Any more questions? What are your overall thoughts on just how the line did in the scrimmage and where do you kind of need to get better these last couple weeks of spring?
Definitely up front, I think that we had a pretty solid scrimmage for the first scrimmage of spring. Obviously, the first scrimmage is always, there's a ton of improvement, ton of stuff that we need to work on, but I think all in all, we've played, we're starting to play more aggressive. We're getting our technique and our footwork down, and our assignments are a lot more clear now. We're not having a lot of mistakes as we used to. First scrimmage, there's always going to be a lot of room for improvement, but I think we came out there with the right mindset and had a very aggressive day up front.
Last one, Vince.
As you know, sometimes in spring practice, there's experimenting, there's moving guys
Mm-hmm.
around. With a number of returning guys, is that happening this time, or are you guys trying to settle in with competition and try to figure out those open spots?
There's definitely there's a mix of both. I've always been a guy that moves around a lot. Today I moved around to the other side of the ball. I was playing right guard. And then there's a bunch of different moving parts. He wants to see where people fit in certain positions, want to be able to give people opportunities to take certain positions, which is something that I enjoy and I like. There's competition to it. However, as you start getting down into the later practices of spring, that's kind of when you start to nail down some certain positions for guys while you're still moving other people around. However, for the most part, through these first 2 weeks of spring, it's been a lot of moving parts to it and a lot of people trying to figure out where they are best fit at.